definitely another tutorial.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating this look right here. And this look is by Sam Hendry, makeup artist on Instagram. One of my lovely homies on the gram sent this to me and asked me if I could create a tutorial for it. I'm going to be using my Makeup Shack Rainforest palette for this look because oddly enough, every single last color is in this palette. So the first shade that I'm going to go into is this really pretty dark brown shade. So I'm going to get that brown and I am going to tap it right on top of my eye. In a circle, and I'm tapping it upwards because in this look the model's eye makeup does go up to her brows. And as you can see, the more I tap it out, the softer the edges get, nice and blurry. And that's what we want. We want it nice and blurry. I've really been rediscovering my technique for blending eyeshadow. And today I'm going to try something, I think I did it yesterday or the day before that, where I just blend this out by tapping it, and then I'll go in with my transition shade and actually blend it. And what I'm going to do is take this almost brick colored eyeshadow at the top right hand corner of the palette, and I am going to blend that into the perimeter of the original brown. You know what? Why is there always little dust bunnies in my brushes? I don't get that. I'm going to add a little bit more of this into the darker brown because I really want them to transition into one another. I'm glad I'm staying in frame because I was not looking at my monitor this whole time. Oh goodness. You want to make sure you blend these out all up in here too, mostly because you don't want, the eyeshadow to stop anywhere. Next, what I'm going to do, which I normally don't do this, so it's so funny that I'm doing this, that I normally don't try to complete one eye first. But I'm actually going to do it today. So I'm going to take a little bit of my unknown base and I'm going to tap it right up in here because, again, this is a really soft halo eye and the shimmer eyeshadow goes all the way up here on the model's lid. So I'm going to take this pretty gold. It's the 4th eyeshadow in the Makeup Shack palette, and I'm just going to... Wow, that looks gorgeous. It packed on so pretty. Okay, so for this halo eye, hers was definitely blended out a bit, but it was still centered. So that's what I'm going to try to make sure I do, is keep it nice and centered. And I'm also going to wipe off my brush a little bit and then ever so slightly blend the gold up, and away. You want to make sure that the line is straight and not at an angle on your eye. That way it doesn't look lopsided when you open your eye, you know what I'm saying? And soften the edges a bit because I am going to go back in with the dark brown. Taking my Morphe M507 brush, I'm going to go back into the dark brown and I'm just going to pack it onto the inner and outer corners. Now, I do believe that the model, Sam Hendry's model, had a little black on her eye. So I am going to use some black. But first what I want to do is blend this dark brown into the gold a little bit, so that when I rotate my eye, everything blends really, really seamlessly on the lid. Let's take a little bit of the black. Ooh, that was a lot. So the black that she has isn't very dominant, which means I'm only going to dab a little bit right up in here. So I'm keeping this really, really low, really, really light, because it's just to add a little bit of definition. It's not really supposed to take over the look. But if that's what you want to do, you can go right ahead. These allergies really got me messed up. I sound terrible. Thank God for monitors, because if it wasn't for this monitor, I would not be able to see some of the things my mirror is missing. Okay, so for my eyeliner, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Trooper black liner. And you really want to keep the liner thin above the lash line, and then out here you can kind of do whatever you want. But it was very subtle, the liner that her model had on. Alright, so I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'm going to do my face makeup, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the inner corners and the waterline. Whew. I'm actually a little nervous about this, only because I have to like make the waterline color, so we'll see. I'm going to take this Starlooks black liner, and I'm just going to put this underneath my lashes. I'm going to take my little eyeshadow brush from earlier and a little bit of the dark brown and tap it right. I am going to add a little bit of that reddish brown that I was using and just mix them, because really once you get to the lower lash line there's nothing spectacular going on. So for the waterline is take my Kat Von D whiteout concealer, and I'm going to put this on the back of my hand so I have complete control over it. I'm going to take the smallest amount of this concealer and dot it right up in here. And I'm even wiping my brush off now. And I'm pretty much just going to do a few layers of this to build it up before I lay the the neon eyeshadow on top of it. Okay, so now while it's still a little damp, I'm going to take the neon green from my Makeup Shack palette and ooh, I'm pressing that right in. So with this, when I'm blending this out, I'm going to be doing really nice gentle tap sweep motions because I don't want to pick up the concealer, but I also want to make sure that I blend this out so that it doesn't look like I just have a spot of green on my eye. Nice and gentle. And when I do these, I like for mine to be pretty big because I have a lot of eye space. Lid space? I said eye space. I have a lot of space on my lid, so I like for mine to be kind of big. And I wear lashes, so... Okay, so for my waterline, I'm going to attempt something that feels dangerous. So I'm going to take this Too Faced 24-hour bulletproof liner, and this is... I want to say the shade is called Whiteout as well. And what I'm going to do is try to do this without getting too much of it on my lashes. I'm going to take some eyeshadow and ever so gently, I hope I'm in frame. I'm sorry if I'm not. Yo, we did it. Okay, y'all. We did it. I'm going to wear my narcissistic eyelashes. Isn't this packaging cute? This is what they look like. They're really, really pretty. Super feathery. For my eyelash adhesive, I'm going to be using my Causemetics Infinity Waterproof Eyelash Adhesive. You can already see the difference the lashes make. Yes. I just come behind my lashes and set the fake ones right on top of the real ones. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, so I have to go behind my real lashes and pull them like underneath the fake ones. Because they're so curly that if I don't do that, I won't be able to even get the lash on. Add a little bit of mascara to my lower lash line. This is dangerous business, y'all, adding mascara when your face is wet. This is the final look. Thank you so much for requesting this. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And I'm going to see y'all next time. You know what I'm saying? The next time somebody requests a video, I will see y'all. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, you know, because this is going on Twitter. Not Twitter. This is going on YouTube and Instagram. And share this with your homies. All right. All right. Peace.